Did you know that every man loses about 1% of testosterone each year, even without realizing it? This means less energy, focus, and even physical presence. And it doesn't matter if you exercise or eat well. You might be thinking, oh, that doesn't apply to me. But small, everyday actions, poor sleep, plastic, fast food, excess stress, are draining your energy silently without warning. Imagine waking up every day feeling strength, confidence, and motivation, ready to face any challenge. I myself have felt my body and energy wane until I discovered simple, scientific steps that restore male energy naturally without relying on expensive supplements or complicated methods. In this video, I will show you how to recover your vitality step by step with practical habits you can start applying today. Stay with me until the end and discover how to become the man you were before you know it can be: strong, confident, and in control of their own lives. A sedentary lifestyle is one of the biggest killers of male energy. Today, we spend hours sitting, using cars and technology when our bodies were designed to move a lot. It's like trying to light a fire without wood. The body simply doesn't produce enough energy. In the past, walking 20 kilometers a day was normal. Now, we barely take a few steps outside the house. I remember friends who complained about a lack of energy but spent all day on the couch or in front of the computer. Their bodies thought they didn't need the energy, and their testosterone levels simply plummeted. It's easy to relate. You too have felt drained after a whole day of sitting without even stretching. The good news is that small changes can already begin to reverse this situation. Getting up every hour, walking for a few minutes, or incorporating short bursts of exercise between tasks creates constant stimulation. And while we reactivate our bodies, we also need to look at seemingly harmless habits that sabotage hormones from the inside out. Excessive pornography consumption and continued masturbation can impair the brain's natural motivation and reduce healthy hormone production. Every click on instant sexual content acts as a dopamine hit that tricks your body into seeking real rewards. It's like pouring gasoline on a fire. Immediate pleasure, but real energy disappears. I've seen this happen to people close to me. Even while training or studying, they felt a lack of focus and desire to act because their brains were already conditioned to easy rewards. Perhaps you can relate, that feeling of being on autopilot with no energy for projects or training. The solution isn't to radicalize or demonize sexuality, but to understand limits and give the brain space to seek real challenges. Controlling impulses and reducing pornography consumption allows natural motivation to return, paving the way for a stronger body and mind.
And while we adjust behavior, there's another simple factor that affects hormones in an almost invisible way: temperature. The testicles were designed to be outside the body for a reason: to maintain the ideal temperature for testosterone production. Continuous exposure to heat, such as tight clothing, very hot showers, or laptops on your lap, harms this production. It's like trying to freeze water in a pot on the stove. It simply doesn't happen. I remember that when I started wearing lighter clothing and avoiding excessive heat, I noticed a subtle but consistent improvement in my mood and even libido. Small changes like wearing loose pants, avoiding laptops on my lap, and taking warm baths make a real difference. Realizing and optimizing. You may never have realized it, but temperature silently affects hormones every day. By adjusting this detail, you create the ideal environment for all your other habits to work better. And beyond the heat, there are invisible toxins that constantly sap testosterone. Explanatory. BPA and other plastics found in utensils and packaging release estrogen-like substances. Analogical. It's like adding water to your engine's fuel. It loses power without you even realizing it. Exposing. Every food or drink stored in plastic increases exposure and interferes with natural hormone production. Personal. When I replaced plastic cups and bottles with glass and stainless steel, I noticed long-term improvements in my mood and even greater focus. Accumulating. Small, consistent changes add up to silent but powerful results. Gradual. You may not see an immediate effect, but your body gradually responds. Paving. Eliminating this habit paves the way for energy recovery. And while we eliminate external toxins, another everyday villain needs attention: inflammatory eating. Eating fast food, sugar, and ultra-processed foods may provide momentary pleasure, but they inflame the body, increase insulin levels, and convert testosterone into estrogen. It's like adding soda to the tank of a powerful car. It seems to work, but it wears out on the inside. Relatable. I remember colleagues who complained of fatigue even while training because they ate burgers and soda every day for lunch. Their drained bodies negated all their efforts. Cycling. Many live in this cycle, trying to compensate for bad habits with training or supplements, but to no avail. Symptoms. You may have experienced drowsiness after meals, a bloated stomach, a feeling of sluggishness. But just as bad habits drain energy, good choices can restore it. And that's where we begin part 2, restoring masculine energy. Restoring male energy starts with nutrition. Essential. Zinc, magnesium, and vitamin D are essential for natural testosterone production. Analogical. Without them, it's like lighting a fire with wet wood. Wasted effort. Prioritizing protein, vegetables, nuts, and sun exposure already puts your body on the right track.
When I adjusted my diet, I noticed rapid improvement, increased energy, focus, and strength that had seemed to have disappeared. Small changes, like adding a salad with seeds or eggs to breakfast, have a cumulative effect. Even with limited time, simple habits work. 10 minutes of sunlight, healthy snacks, and strategic proteins help your body prepare for the next step: intense physical training. Strength training combined with short sprints intensely activates testosterone. It's like idling an engine. Each burst of effort increases real power. It's not about hours in the gym, but intensity and consistency. I remember when I switched from long runs to short sprints with weights, my definition, energy, and confidence improved rapidly. I always compare it to a marathon runner versus a sprinter. The sprinter exudes power, presence, and active masculine energy. And if you think training will only tire you out, the truth is that strategic intensity transforms your body, focus, and stamina. Meanwhile, another invisible detail needs attention: the water and toxins you consume. Poor quality water or plastics release microtoxins that interfere with testosterone. It's like filling a bucket with holes. Some of the energy is lost. Replacing it with filtered water or glass bottles keeps the body free from hormonal interference. I've noticed changes by prioritizing clean water and reducing plastic, more clarity, lightness, and energy. Small adjustments to food, utensils, and skincare products have a silent but powerful effect. Every hygiene and dietary choice impacts hormones. Creating low-toxin habits strengthens the body and prepares the groundwork for stress management. Elevated cortisol saps testosterone, leaving you tired and unfocused. It's like trying to fill a leaky bucket. Every effort is wasted. Breathing breaks, guided meditation, stretching, or walking reduce cortisol and restore energy. When I prioritized 7 to 8 hours of sleep, nightly stretching, and calming music, I felt focus, energy, and strength return. Adding small habits like cold showers or daily gratitude add up to real results. Even with limited time, 10 to 15 minutes of breathing, walking, or reading daily can reduce stress and increase energy. Emerging, meanwhile, another pillar of masculinity emerges: life purpose. Purpose fuels masculine energy. Without it, training, nutrition, and sleep don't have a full effect. It's like having a powerful car without a road. Finding something that makes your heart sing, learning a skill, creating a project, or developing discipline aligns body and mind. When I started challenging projects, every little bit of progress gave me real energy and motivation. It could be writing a book, learning to code, playing an instrument, or practicing professional skills. Each step forward increases focus, confidence, and natural testosterone. If you don't know where to start, dedicate small hours each week to something that challenges you. Experiment, test, and evolve. Each consistent action strengthens purpose and energy, transforming habits into a powerful routine. Now that you know all the steps, nutrition, training, clean water, stress management, and purpose, it's time to take action. How many days have you wasted not realizing you could be stronger, more confident, and more focused? Each habit is a cog in the engine that's back to working at its best. Choose an action today. Start sprints, drink filtered water, meditate for 10 minutes, or set a small goal. Test it, observe changes, and share in the comments. Small, consistent steps generate real, lasting transformation. Remember, masculine energy is physical, mental, and emotional. It's about being in control, feeling alive, and having purpose. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to learn more powerful strategies. And tell me, what habit will you start today to transform your life?